think I was playing a little bit around. We reached level 90 Bryn. I'm so happy to be seeing the Bryn. We got Bryn representation back into the top scene. And Fiend, there's literally no one better to be representing the Bryn community. The Bryn gang.
Fiend is an absolute monster. He's been around forever. He is so
spear,
clean on that
dude.
spear, and spear is in such a good place right now. It is a good time to be a spear player, and we're seeing him take advantage of that right now. SAC, though, getting that nice reversal, trying to work his way back up on stage. Oh, the D-Light right there to catch him up. Put the Sair and followed up. And is that going to be enough? Does SAC touch? He does. He gets back, but Fiend are right there all over him once again.
And again, did you see how he was playing that offstage encounter, going all the way out there to the right? He has the same kind of chase down playstyle that we were mentioning with Loris, but SAC is going to be able to clean up that stock just a little bit earlier than Fiend. And now Fiend throwing out the Endlight, has the axe in hand. Endlight again. It's not going to be enough. Do I smell a Sair or an NSIG? It's going to be a Dare.
It's all evened up in this game number 1. Fiend, though, rocking the axe, putting some heavy damage on SAC right now. And picking him up again. SAC having a hard time, finally getting a little bit of momentum there with that D-Light. Working, okay, bring him back down to Nair, into Dare, continuing to cook. The Fiend, though, monster recovery, picking him up with his axe. And they are back into neutral. SAC, though, nice option, and picking him up again. Fiend trying to make his way back down the stage, and he cannot find a route. SAC is all over him. Still not able to get the stock with that sidelight Sair. D-Sig coming out. That's not going to get it either. He throws out another one. No punish from Fiend, but we're back in neutral. Everybody's got a weapon.
As soon as Fiend has some ground to stand on, SAC is right there again, punishing him, pressuring him, making sure he doesn't have any kind of time to get back into the neutral that Fiend wants. SAC has been in an advantage position for so long right now, and he's just pushing it.
Absolutely. Yeah, he definitely sees he has the opportunity to take a game up on Fiend right here, and he is not slowing down. Sidelight Sair, sticking to the basics, bread and butter, racking up damage, keeping it simple. You can't even be mad at it. It works. And Fiend is having a really hard time at getting through that sidelight. Oh, nice weapon throw coming off of that spear. Axe back. SAC able to touch, but immediately getting launched off by that axe. Spear back in hand, but SAC sidelight Sair. He's so consistent on it. Fiend is having such a hard time avoiding that combo.
Ooh, nice Sair coming out. Fiend is still in the game. It's not over until it's over. He is all the way down in red, though. He's gonna have to make a lot of work here. And SAC, I mean, if there's anything SAC is good at, it's keeping his composure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The damage output that Petra can do, Fiend is already in knockout range. Oh, not quite enough to take him over there, but he is definitely hurting. One more sidelight Sair might actually get it done. That Sair is not going to be enough. SAC looking for some good edge guard, comes down. Fiend able to just slide his axe up there, be able to keep the pressure. Ground pound and the game. Fiend able to turn nothing into something, takes the game, goes up 1-0. SAC is going to be sitting there like, what the heck just happened, bro? I was walking him. But somehow Fiend able to pull that axe out, and a monster ground pound is going to solidify him. Game number 1. We're going next, and SAC is definitely staying on that Petra. I did not see if Fiend is staying on the Bryn. Same legends.
Bro, man said it's not over until it's over. Man said it's not over until it's over, and he showed up. He showed up big time. Look at that last stock.
And a chunky graph.
Very chunky graph.
Game number 2, and SAC right back to just business as usual. Sidelight Sair. Sidelight Sair.
Sidelight Sair. Yeah. Sidelight? No, Dare. Sidelight? Do we get a sidelight Sair? No. It's gonna be a sidelight Sair, but from Fiend this time around.
I mean, I respect it though. SAC is just keeping it down to basic fundamentals and just playing good order.
I mean, yeah, sometimes that's all you need. And I mean, especially, you know, in a lot of cases when you're going up against the best of the best, you know, in some way, dumbing down the gameplay can be really, really, really nice, because then you can focus on the finite details. Sorry, the finer details. Not the finite details. Anyway.
You can focus on all of them, Polly. All of them. All the details.
All of the details. All of the yes, all time, everyone. Everyone at the same, yes. Fiend able to get that stock off, going to be clinging onto that axe. Maybe feeling axe a little bit after that last stock last game.
Maybe. SAC though, switching over to gauntlets here, missing that downlight. Fiend able to get the punish in. SAC, sidelight back over. Oh, Fiend is literally just staying out of the way of everything. As I said, nice though, SAC puts on a nice string there. Fiend weapon throw, hold him at bay.
SAC is like always looking for these dodge reads, always looking for that extra damage he can get. And it is doing him so well. Fiend now again. Oh, I was going to say on last stock, but Fiend is actually going to make it back there. On the axe though, now he's going down. We have underestimated this man one slow-mo. I'm not going to do that again.
You know, I'm right there with you, actually. He definitely has showed that you can't count him out. And he's got the spear back in hand. He can definitely get a lot of damage built up, just like that.
Oh my god.
Is gonna go
I mean, like, yeah. He just even it out real quick. Yeah, just go up real quick, throw out a couple of helicopters and call it a day, you know? Even it out real quick, no big deal. Fiend's got this.
Gotta be so frustrating for SAC. He's playing so well, playing such a good Brawlhalla, and Fiend just able to keep there, just like a thorn in his side, will not let him break away with a decent lead. Fiend just there to shut everything down right when it seems like SAC is gonna pull away. SAC opting to stay on those gauntlets. Oh no, Fiend waited for him to throw. Okay, Fiend going up, looking for recovery. Nair no out. Oh my god, what an option. Good job, SAC.
There it is. All evened out on the board. It's 1-1 and we got ourselves a game 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love to see it. Do you think we're going to have any swaps in this game number 3? I'm pretty sure SAC is obviously going to stick to the Petra. I wonder if we're going to have something else come out from Fiend. Maybe
I think so.
Different Spear Legend.
Yeah, Spear probably.
Well, it'll definitely be Spear.
I'm gonna throw a little bit of a curveball and say maybe we're going to be seeing something with Lance. I'm not really sure.
What? Okay, all right, we're both wrong, bro.
Yeah, I see that. We're seeing the Terros. I've seen recently. There's been like a resurgence of like a Terros cult that are saying that Terros is bad. That are saying that Terros is bad. I don't know what's going on, dude.
Man, no, there's been a resurgence of the gameplay. I remember when I first came into Brawlhalla, like, that was Terros was the one everybody hated. And then we've had enough balances go through where he kind of hasn't been as much of a problem as of the last couple of years. We're seeing him get some more.
Yeah, that's what you. Yeah, that's the word to use. The problem. Yeah, not much of a problem anymore. He was definitely a problem before for a long time. Yes, maybe not gameplay wise, but morally for sure.
And Fiend taking an early stock off of SAC here, putting him in a pretty precarious position right here off the very start of the game. Just that high damage output coming from that Terros. I mean, you get 2 or 3 hits on somebody and you have him in orange, bro. Like, there's so much damage behind every single axe swing, every single hammer swing. And now he's stopping to go back over on the hammer. Sidelight Sair, not going to be enough. Whip and throw out for a good measure. Can't pick up with it, though. Fiend keeping a hold of that hammer, looking for it. And we're just going to stand in neutral and stare at each other. I love it. Whip and throw coming out. Fiend reaching over, picks him up in the signature. And
he's already low. He's already low. This is it. The problem. We're seeing it.
We're seeing
Fiend so much damage, but SAC is going to be able to close it out. A really clean combo there.
We're seeing the problem.
No,
I'm getting a good starve.
I'm absolutely just joking. Don't use this as a way to like rob Fiend of any of his accomplishments. Fiend is so insane.
They're coming for you on Birdat.
They're coming from Fiend, bro. They're not coming for me. They're gonna be like, Fiend picked Terros in the tournament. He is bad, Lamau.
Nice. That Sair gonna go ahead and take that stock off of SAC. And Fiend is a 1 stock away from going up 2-1 in this set. And, oh man, just every axe swing. Look, oh, so much damage coming out.
Lots of good aerials coming out from Fiend. Building up
Another
that damage.
Oh,
Just letting a SAC whiff pretty much at this point. Recovery could have been massive, not going to be connecting though. Doesn't want to commit to the offstage, and SAC with a beautiful combo, keeping it going as well. And that is going to be it. What a beautiful sequence from SAC.
Gravity cancel D-Light ground pound. A beautiful, beautiful combo. Gonna go ahead and take that stock off of Fiend. SAC has got to buckle down and play perfect Brawlhalla right now, though, if he wants to take this game. Because, especially being against that Taros, it is not going to take much for Fiend to knock him out of here. That'll do it. No.
Not just quite yet. Fiend had to commit. He's able to find the end light, and that will do it. Fiend 2-1 on the board. Just one game away from a top 8 now. The SAC, he has a longer way to go.
He does, and he's played so well today, too. But he's having a hard time now that we're getting into game number 4. He's having a hard time getting anything to produce against Fiend. Fiend just keeps swinging with that axe, racking up a massive, massive damage. And we're seeing, okay, he's gonna stick to the Taros, and obviously we see SAC swapping off that Petra and gonna swap over to the Asuri. I don't know how I feel about this, especially going up against this Taros again.
The Qatars have been very represented this weekend so far.
Yeah, that's true. They are in a pretty good place right now. Can't nobody.
A lot of people have faith in them
at the moment. A lot of people. All right, and so far so good. Picking up a 3-piece to start out, but Fiend right there to rack up some early damage and keep things even. SAC needs to hit Fiend about 4 or 5 times for every time Fiend hits him once to keep it even.
Yeah, especially if you're on those Qatars, man. He is getting a lot of those hits, though. Fiend now. Over to the axe, able to find the end light, catches him, throws him off stage. Not able to capitalize. SAC able to get back up. Very important.
Continuing to rack up the damage off the Qatars.
Lots of damage.
Okay, but he's swapping over to the sword here. See if he's going to use it to finish up the stock now that he has Fiend in KO range. Going to try and get a D-Light Sayer, D-Light recovery, something off of it, or that dare will get the job done. Go ahead and give him the lead here at the beginning of the game. And Fiend is now playing off his back foot off this Taros.
And SAC is just extending his lead further and further on these Qatars. Fiend able to find a stomp. Sayer, though, going off stage, but SAC isn't going to be falling for any of his tricks.
Oh no, he got launched out there to the right side of the stage. Fiend picking him up, tossing him down, evening things back up. Fiend's going to work. See if he can keep this. Oh no, SAC able to get the sword right off the rip. But Fiend doing a really good job, even with being a little slower than that Asuri, doing a good job on his movement, staying out of the wave of that sword. Ground pound coming out, Fiend going down to punish, both of them dodging through it great, just fine. Nice punish off of that signature, going off the side of the stage with it. Oh no! Oh no! Was that enough?
Oh, that's so big. Yeah, it's not going to be enough, but it gives him a new opportunity here. SAC is in the advantage, but I mean, come on, Fiend is off stage with a hammer. He is going to be able to find a D-Light here, though. It's going to be hard to hammer recover your way out of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Fiend now on his final stock this game. SAC trying to take us into a game number 5. Fiend, huge swing, and there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a stock, and we are all tied up in the final stock here. Is SAC gonna get us a game number 5, or is Fiend gonna finish it up right here, right now?
He's so close. It's within his reach. He can smell the top 8. He just needs to grab it. But SAC is giving him a very hard time with the sword so far. He's finding so much damage. Fiend kind of taking it back here. A couple of good aerials. More dares. Building up the damage. This is what you said. For every hit he gets, he needs like 8.
Right. Oh, nice there. A lot of momentum off of that. Swapping over to hammer, reaching down for it. Maybe a little risky off that signature, but doesn't get punished for it. SAC is in big trouble. Oh no.
This could be it.
No.
And it will. Fiend finds it, and that is 3-1 on the scoreboard as Fiend advances into the top 8, and it is over.
Man, SAC played really well today. Can't nobody take that away from him. He went up against some absolute mammoths today and almost squeaked his way into top 8. Just not quite enough gas in the tank. But Fiend